Hello there, internet. Voice crack here, and I got another video for you guys today as we are going to be playing some homebrew dank, which is quite surprising considering yesterday's intro, as I did build a new Abzan tokens list in yesterday's stream that actually turned out to do quite well. Like, I actually climbed up into like the top 500 in Mythic rank with this, which doesn't really make much sense. I think honestly I was a little bit fortunate with my draws. And definitely, did not get too Magic the Gathering in that particular streaming session. Regardless, it's a pretty fun deck that we got to make work yesterday, and I'm excited to share it with you guys. It is a tokens list built around Hero of Precinct 1. The idea with this deck was, initially, I wanted to build a deck with Divine Visitation and Ethereal Absolution. I had a buddy of mine, Crypto, send me an email. Oh, I finally remembered. Oh, I always forget this when I record my intros, and I kick myself for it. Oh, fuck yeah, finally. If you want to send me deck lists, this is very important. If you're watching me and you've ever sent me an email, I command you to watch and hear what I'm about to say. This is of utmost importance. If you want to send me deck lists via email, do not send them to my regular email, because I will instantly delete them. I will not even read them. Why? Because I get way too many of these emails in what is actually meant to be my personal and also work oriented emails. So I receive a lot of very important shit there, and if you mix up a shitload of like random decks, it just makes it a huge mess. And I've actually missed on several occasions some very important emails that I just did not see because I was just getting, I guess I'll say golden showered by all these, random deck lists thrown at me, right? So please stop. Even if you're doing it right now, I don't care how cool you think your deck list is, stop. Do not send me emails there, please. Thank you. If you want to send me deck lists, you are going to resort to my other email, which is actually specifically designed for this. It's called Send Me Deck Pick. Not in plural because it was actually taken. So it's sendmedeckpick@gmail.com. Not the other kind. But send me deck picks over there. I'll leave the link to the email in the description down below. It'll be the first thing that pops up. And from now on, if you guys want to send me any cool deck ideas or anything, and you want me to potentially showcase them in the channel, then, or just want any feedback on them, then please send it there. I will revise that email, and yeah, the other one I won't. So just so you keep that in mind. I was supposed to say this like weeks ago, but I just keep fucking forgetting, man. Anyways, back to the actual deck. This is an Abzan tokens list built around Hero Precinct 1. I wanted to use Divine Visitation and Ethereal Absolution. A good buddy of mine, I'm not sure if it was Crypto or Captain Ramius, one of the two. Love them both. They sent me a deck list, and it was a little bit all over the place. It was a deck built around Starfield Mystic, but it had Divine Visitation and Ethereal Absolution, and it really inspired me to build a deck around these two cards, because it's been a while since I played with Divine Visitation, and I don't really got to make a proper build around Ethereal Absolution. The cool thing about Ethereal Absolution is that it actually does really well versus vampires, and if you can manage to stack two of them, you completely shut down Ban Scapeship, right? Not really likely that's going to happen, but it is a potential, outcome, and they do happen to synergize well with each other. So I decided to build an Abzan's tokens list filled with a bunch of different multicolored spells to promote Hero's passive ability and therefore enable me to swarm with this 2-drop right here. Alongside that, we have the likes of Sorin and Vraska Golgari Queen. Vraska Golgari Queen has tremendous synergy with Hero Precinct 1, which is one of the main reasons to run Abzan, actually. These two work extremely well together, and Sorin is there to potentially resurrect the likes of Hero Precinct 1 or Corpse Knight, which is also part of a potential win condition, because we got what I like to call the AK-47 Multitude Corpse combo, and that is Corpse Knight with, where is it? Ah, there it is. March of the Multitudes. We have Corpse Knight on the board, and then we start flooding the board with Hero Precinct 1. We go for a March of the Multitudes, and then we just gun them down. Gun them down in the streets, at their homes, everywhere. We just deal damage by every little token spawning. And if we have Divine Visitation on top of that, then we just, you know, flood the board with angels, right? Like, there ain't nothing wrong with dreaming big. We have Tristane Discordant as our, you know, 5-drop bomb. We have 2 copies of Ironwood Warlord, which is actually a pretty decent 3-drop that is really good versus aggro. Has a 5 toughness for 3 mana, which is always really solid, and is just a much better version of Shana. Like, in the past, I've tried to build Absent Token lists, and I've used Shana to Say's Legacy. The problem with Shana is that if you don't actually have a board, she becomes extremely weak and easy to kill. But regardless of your board size, Ironroot Warlord will always be at the very least a 1/5. And in all sorts of matchups, this 3-drop can actually really push value on its own because of the fact I can pay 5 mana for a 1/1 white soldier creature token. We have a 1-off of Unbreakable Formation, 2 copies of Mortify, very good in this meta, very underrated removal. We can utilize it versus mono red to destroy also Experimental Frenzies. We can use it against Esper builds, destroy Search for Skanta, alongside obviously being able to destroy any sort of creature out there. We have Oath of Kaya because this is a best of 1 deck, therefore we want to have the life gain and the 3 damage removal to be able to handle mono red aggro a little bit better in the early game. We have 2 copies of Emera Soul of the Accord, legendary creature that happens to be multicolored and can enable us to spawn more tokens alongside proccing the Hero Priest in 1, obviously. Assassin's Trophy as a 1-off, very good removal that you don't really want to use early on in the match, but in the mid to late game is extremely powerful because of the fact that it can hit anything, even lands. So feel that that is a nice target for it. And we have a 2 of Find Finality as well. That is the deck list right there. It's a very fun list to play. It really... It is a bit draw dependent, and it is vulnerable to certain, you know, things like board wipes and such, and it does have a bit of a weakness when it comes to card draw, right? Like, that's the problem with Absent builds and decks in general that don't play neither red or blue, specifically blue. We really don't have the best resource to or the best source to get card draw from, so we have a bit of a tough time basically getting some sort of like comeback, especially against more late game driven decks. But regardless, we do have some very powerful bombs in late game, and Divine Visitation can be very, very nasty with the right setup. And, you know, we got ways to resurrect or bring back our key units to our hand or to the field. And overall, Sorin is also absolutely fantastic versus mono red, which is very popular in best of 1. And yeah, it's a very fun deck that I hope you guys enjoy. I had some really good games with it today, and hopefully, you know, you enjoy the video. And that's all I gotta say on this whole day. Send me decks at sendmedeckpick@gmail.com. I'll stop with the puns and the self-promotion and all that. And yeah, I hope you have a whole day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Don't let this inflate your ego too much. Good luck with that. But I really enjoy your YouTube and Twitch. Don't underestimate what you're doing makes people happy, and you're a good influence on mine and others' days. Thank you, buddy. That totally does inflate my ego to ridiculous proportions, but regardless, I appreciate it. I'll keep this. Fuck it. I mean, this is basically like all I want, right? But I mean, I guess I'll drop a land because the reality is, I need shock lands anyways. Magic is so damn easy.
I noticed it somewhere.
What the fuck? I'm gonna bait having something to deal with that. He doesn't bite the bait. So I'm just gonna double up on heroes, and I'm gonna try to smork him a bit. Oh boy. Oh mama. I could play Vraska Golgari Queen, but I'd rather just go with
not harm my scrolls. I think you will find.
Guys, we may actually do this. We may actually do this, boys.
We can figure a way out of this. Let's think this through.
We may actually do this. Oh my god. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. Plus 14. We're so close to killing him. Fucking lol. I'm not even gonna like try. I'm not even gonna make it so that I could lose to like a counter spell. I'm gonna do this now. And you're dead.
It's a matter of
Oh, fuck yeah. That's when this deck gets nutty, you know? When my opponent doesn't touch my shit. Feels good. Alright, I'll keep this. Well, we're going to try to hero priest in 1, though obviously we are very vulnerable to a turn. I'm obviously not going to trade into that. Is this like mono black aggro? If that's the case, I am like super happy with that. Please, please, sir, just go crazy. I'm actually just I'm gonna play the hero priest in 1. The corpse knight here. I'm not gonna take the damage for now. I'll trade with this. That is so easy for me to chump block here. I actually want to keep that Rotten Regisaur around. I want to mortify this. I exile a card from my hand. I mean, Divine Visitation is pretty tempting, but I don't think I'm going to need it this game. It's a bit win more at this point. I could play Seraph with the Scales. I could play Vraska Golgari Queen. Let me play Seraph. Because keeping this just basically makes it so that my opponent is just top decking every single time. Alright, that's fine. So damn fine. Why are you not floating? And I guess now, you know, we've let him have his fun. Actually, why kill this? Like, this is like not threatening to me at all. I mean, let's kill it.
I guess today's your lucky day.
It's not like he's gonna keep shit now anyways. I'm always gonna keep these two in the back. Like, I'm not gonna block with these ever, so I may as well push damage. And, yeah.
The ends justify the
That's why Vraska is so good with this. Like, I can just continuously, drove it. Feels good when I, you know, hop onto Mythic and I play some mono black aggro. I don't know. It's nice. People just having fun and playing, you know, random shit.
Here comes the DJ.
Yes. Sacrifices made from time to time.
Cool. And we're gonna finish it off with style with our little flyers here. Wait, you guys actually made a command for lead? I missed this. Oh, I love it. I'm gonna keep this. Lead and no lead. That's so perfect. Alright, mono red, boys. Hopefully Oath of Kaya can help us here. We're on the draw, though, which means Monkey comes in and hits us in the face. And if I see Steamkin now, I will be sad. That kind of makes me sad, too. I mean, that just... Man, that just feels bad. I mean, I'd rather not take that to the face, right? So I'm going to drop a Corpse Knight just to take it for the team. This is when I want to shock that. Like, what this prevents me taking 2 damage to face, basically, because he's going to want to play that. And that Goblin Chain Whirler is what I like to call Oath of Kaya food here. But, you know, it's going to take much more than that to actually get the upper hand here. We need him to not play more Chain Whirlers, at least as of now. Chandra is a bit of a problem.
It's gonna be bad for you.
Chandra is indeed a bit of a problem. I'm going to take the 2 damage because I need to get some sort of engine going on here. Even though Seraph of the Skills would be nice, I want to, you know, if he has removal, I want to make him work for this board.
What's that smell? Oh, it's you.
Okay,
burning.
Experimental Frenzy is probably not something he wants to play now with 4 cards in his hand. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Okay, I'm wrong. Alright, he's going in. What about Unbreakable Formation? I mean, now these two together are obviously very dangerous. If I go for Unbreakable Formation here, I'm gonna go for it. I actually need to kill Chandra, right? Yeah, I need to.
Whatever. Figure it out on your own.
Because Chandra just makes Frenzy really consistent. Jesus. That is a perfect fucking draw. Holy shit.
Strife makes monsters of us all. What a mess I've made.
That is absolutely glorious. Yeah, I definitely stand by killing Chandra there. Like, Chandra with Frenzies is just incredibly threatening. Alright, he's gonna light up. Chain Whirler is not the worst thing in the world by any means. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Look at that, baby.
Time for a drink.
If I go face, he has to block. Gotcha, bitch. Got him! Fucking got him, baby! Oh my god, that is glorious.
You're working up.
That is just, oh, that I have no words. He can't even attack Sword. That's spooky. Like when you chain Steamkins like that, because you can literally go for everybody. Eventually, you'll find 2 lands in a row, right? Like, booyah. Sexy kill. We're actually on a streak here. We're on a 3-game winning streak with this deck. What the hell? Not bad.
Bones deck. Loads of fun. Keep it up.
Thank you for the 2 months, buddy. Reanimator's my favorite deck. I'm happy you're enjoying it yourself. I don't know. Agent of Treachery just never gets old. I'll keep. A bit land heavy, but we could have a 2 and 3 turn play, right? And sometimes that's all you need when you face, you know, turn 1 monkey. It sucks going second against this deck, though. Maybe 2 Fine Finality is too much, though. Maybe I'd rather have like a 3rd Sorin. The problem with Sorin is that I actually need a board state. I'm gonna lead off with the Overgrown Tomb. I don't know why I prioritize the Overgrown Tomb over the Temple Garden. I think it's always more correct to play the Temple Garden, considering my deck. But it was just different, and I led off with it. I like leading off with the Overgrown Tomb. It's just kind of like a... It's like something I do on impulse, really. I don't know. It's like Golgari. I like Golgari, and I lead off with it. But realistically speaking, I should have led off with the Temple Garden. It doesn't really make much of a difference ultimately, but... Hey. How about Tolsimir? I mean, Tolsimir is not bad, but I still much rather have Trostani. Like, when you ask me for Tolsimir, like, I just compare it to Trostani, and I just like Trostani so much more. You need fucking Eugene in this deck. Why do I need fucking Eugene in this deck? Okay, that took him a while. Does he have like several different plays? Maybe he has like a light up the stage. Alright, so down to 16 we go. We gotta drop the Corpse Knight. We need it as a blocker. Or as a... Hi, I'm here to eat a Lightning Strike. Hopefully not a Shock. Because I would like for this to exchange with a 3-mana spell. And for him to have like a bit of a slower turn here. But no, they always got that sweet Shock. That just feels... That's not a trade I'm happy with. I mean, I do technically prevent 2 damage, but that's a lot of tempo for him. And if he has a light up the stage, we are in trouble. He does not. We Oath of Kaya. No questions asked. We target the Pyromancer because it is a wizard, and we hate magic. Not actual like card magic, but you know, like spell magic. And we hate magic sometimes too, not gonna lie, you know, with the land system and stuff. Alright, that's another nice Oath of Kaya target. Problem is, Experimental Frenzy now, when we have like no proactiveness whatsoever, is a bit of an issue. Yep. I mean, we do have Mortify. That's why I saved Mortify instead of the Oath of Kaya, right? So we're gonna go ahead and bop that. And we draw into another Mortify. That's actually pretty damn good. That's why Mortify is pretty good, ladies and gentlemen. I like drawing another one too. It makes me feel quite safe, especially if he goes like gets back-to-back frenzies on me. Now it would be nice to like, you know, start top decking some good stuff here. Come on, I want you to commit to the board a little bit more, buddy. Is that light up the stage? I like Soren very much. I want to keep the Mortify for the Frenzy. Come on, baby. Come on, what you got for me? Why are you looking at my graveyard? What can mono red... What can my... Oh, Direfleet Daredevil? Direfleet Daredevil is actually pretty nutty. Oh shit. Direfleet Daredevil is actually really fucking bad. He's main decking Direfleet Daredevil in mono red? Main deck? Really? Oh, please don't tell me it's that. That's a really tough card. That's super tough. Or nothing. I mean, he definitely has something in his hand. Guys named Angelo are well known for their patience and understanding. Yeah, I know like 7 different Angelos, and they're all definitely folks who take their time and don't get mad ever. So
Through feud or feast.
I was convinced Angelo here had a Dire Fleet Daredevil, and I was gonna cry every time.
I abhor my need.
All right, Soren, I believe in you. This is really good. We have an answer for Experimental Frenzy and the creature. We're not out of the woods yet by any means. We have a very small board presence here. And we don't really have good targets to resurrect with Soren either. Like, we need to get some momentum going here. We need some good draws. I just need something like a Tristani Discordant. And Tristani Discordant just wins me the game. Come on, baby. Avraska to start drawing me cards also does really well. You know, one thing I don't really need, though, are lands. That's like the one thing I don't really need. But I do have 3 Vraska Golgari Queen, not Relic Seeker, in my deck that can start drawing me lands. Cards, sacrificing my lands. I also have, even the likes of Ethereal Absolution is actually a very, very powerful top deck as well. I got a lot of neat stuff I can draw here. Seraph of the Scale is also pretty damn decent. We're going to pump up Soren. Like, we are going to get him high up because Mono Red can only deal with things in one way, and that is damage. If we are too fat for damage, then that's good. Basically, a player with the avatar of Chandra and a deck filled with mountains is basically thinking at this point, this 8 damage bad. Lightning Strike do 3. Me no wanna zap Planeswalker. Me wanna zap my opponent. Opponent gaining life. Oh no. The deck guide was wrong. I did not win by turn 4. Fuck Magic the Gathering. I like Teppen. I'll keep. So basically, for those of you who play Teppen, my lineup for packs, I had this neat idea of, because it's a weird Conquest format. I had this weird idea of countering purple, because people are like really hyped on Wesker and Rathalos decks, but the reality is, and you know, the top players in ranked all think the same, that mono purple Resonate is the strongest deck in the metagame. It's a clear fact for me, personally. And I wanted to counter mono purple Resonate, like target it basically. But the Conquest format is a little bit weirder because we bring 5 different hero art decks, and we ban one of them before the matchup, but then we only have to win with 3 of the 4 in a best of 5 series. Therefore, targeting becomes much more of a risky thing, because basically my opponents would have to bring 2 mono purple Resonate decks, which I still expect a lot of people to do because it's the best deck, and I personally am running 3 purple Resonate decks. I'm running 1 Dark Illusion Morrigan, 1 Temptation Morrigan, and 1 Devil Triggered Dante. And then I'm playing those 3 because it's the best deck, and then I'm playing 1 Ryu to hunt down opposing purples and make sure, you know, I don't have to ban it. And I'm also playing a homebrew mono red Rathalos deck to because I have a lot of like cards from the Ryu Hadouken deck to kind of like be able to beat my purple Resonate, but at the same time be able to take on Wesker as well. I'm gonna play this. So that's my strategy. You were playing the shit out of Wesker. When does this happen? When I realized purple is the best deck by far, and purple just like eats Wesker alive. Wesker is super vulnerable, especially in a tournament format. It's a strong deck, but it's so vulnerable. Ah, damn.
If you threaten Innistrad, I will take it personally. I have sired many warriors. You have only won a battle.
Well, there's stuff. I mean, I do have Ethereal Absolution, but my opponent could very easily be playing Mortify, and that's a very easy way for him to deal with this. Yikes. And just like that, it seems we're dead, boys. Uh-oh. If that's another Champion of Dusk, we're fucked. I could trade into this and Assassin's Trophy that. Oh shit. Oh mama. That doesn't work like that. Don't you dare give this indestructible. You're mythic rank. Okay. He fucked up. He fucked up so hard. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're close to be. Oh my lord, son. Ethereal Absolution. Okay, so I want to make sure I don't go down to 6 because that means like Soren. Like I'm gonna play it safe. Ah, fuck it. Fuck it, I'm at 6 health. I'm fine. Oh, gotta be careful. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Guys, this is beautiful. This is actually beautiful. That was a great top deck too. Oh my lord! My deck! Get absoluted, bitch! Head exploding in 3, 2, 1. You're dead. Head exploding in 3, 2, 1. Head exploding in 3, 2. I'm done, man. I'm done. People just don't. People just don't, man. Now? Now? Like that fucking third bird mattered.